Legend Mick Foley, and you are watching C-RadTV here, right here on YouTube. Have a nice day.
This is Cody Diener, and you are watching C-RadTV on YouTube. And just like Cody Diener, C-RadTV lives by two simple words. Just give her, yeah.
How's it going, guys? It's Brad C at a WWE NXT review from April 24th. Oh, fuck, my hair's messed up, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, let's just go ahead and jump right to the NXT review. It's a pretty quick episode. So we start off NXT with a one-on-one match. We have Jackson Ryker of the Forgotten Sons versus Humberto Carrillo. Yes, if you're wondering where Humberto has been, he's been on the piss break division known as 205 Live, that division. But he's back on NXT, so let's see how much he's improved since the last time we talked about him. So highlights the match. Jackson's waistlock slam was good along with Humberto's springboard roundhouse and his head scissor. Humberto's standing moonsault was good along with his along with Jackson's body slam. Jackson would hit the Widowmaker, but after he hits it, Humberto would then immediately roll out of the ring. So Humberto no-sells Jackson's finisher pretty much. So Jackson can't get the 3 count. So then it leads to our match ending. Jackson would throw Humberto in the crowd. Both would brawl. And that would lead in the crowd forcing a double count out. So this matchup was going to be a draw regardless. So then after the match, Jackson continues his attack on Humberto for a post-match assault. And then Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan would come out from the crowd and attack Jackson Ryker from behind. And then Burch and Lorcan would bring out chairs. Jackson tries to go at him, but Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake would pull him away and retreat him, telling him that he needs to fight another day. So I guess this is just setting up for Sons for this. So this is just the Sons for an Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch feud, adding more fuel to this fire. This probably is going to lead to a matchup between both teams at the next TakeOver event. But, we're going to have to wait and see how this plays out. So continuing on, next up we get a women's tag team match. We get the team of Aaliyah and Vanessa Bourne against Candice LeRae and her mystery tag partner. And this tag partner would be Casey Canzaro. We haven't seen her in a while. Let's see how she's done. So let's go ahead, highlights of the match. Aaliyah's single leg was good along with her knee drop. Casey's springboard twisting head scissor was pretty good along with her somersault axe kick. Vanessa and Aaliyah's double vertical suplex is also good along with Vanessa's Beal. Vanessa's Muckle Buster on the middle rope was pretty good too, along with Casey's double neck breaker to counter another double team vertical suplex. Candice's missile dropkick was good along with her baseball slide dropkick. Candice's jawbreaker was good along with her head drag and her step up senton. Match ending, Candice hits the springboard moonsault on Vanessa Bourne. Candice gets the 3 count for the win. So Casey and Candice build some momentum coming up. Could they potentially look at maybe challenging the Iconics for the women's tag division? Maybe give the Iconics some real competition. We're just going to have to wait and see how this goes. So then after that, we go to a backstage interview with Io Shirai over what Shayna Baszler did to Kairi Sane last week on NXT, where Shayna attacked Kairi's elbow, and Io Shirai was forced to watch. So really, before Io could really go deep into this interview, Maria Shavia, Jessamine Duke would come out and then attack Io from behind backstage. So just a quick, brief assault. Normally, we don't talk about backstage segments a lot unless something happens. And in this rare case, something did happen. So next up, we continue on. We get to our next matchup, which is the tag team match. We have the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, against the NXT Tag Champions, Hanson and Rhoda War Raiders. Oh my fucking god. Can we at least stay with one fucking name in this case? Like, why is it that we're fucking changing it every week? Oh wait, I forgot. NXT is taped the week prior. So, I don't know, is it going back to War Raiders next week? Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I thought Viking Raiders wasn't that bad of a name. I thought it was a good way to meet in the middle. But I guess, the PC fans didn't want that, because, calling them Viking Raiders is not PC. Like, fuck off. It's like, can we fucking stay with a goddamn name? It's like, well, people like War Raiders. Let's change it to Viking Experience. People hate it. Let's change it to Viking Raiders and meet in the middle. And the PC fans fucking hate it. So it looks like they're changing it back to War Raiders again. Like, holy fuck, at this point, the War Raiders are going to have more name changes than Big Show's had heel turns in his entire career. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, holy fuck. Well, then again, this is WWE. And everything at WWE doesn't mean a goddamn thing anymore. Not even your goddamn names. And now they're once again, now Hanson and Rose names are now changed back to normal because it was Eric and Ivar. So, like, can we just stick with a fucking name and not have a fucking bitch fest over this? Like, fuck's sakes, people. Quit fucking getting triggered over this shit. Grow the fuck up. God damn it. I fucking hate having this kind of conversations. God damn it, it's not fun for me. So anyway, as the War Raiders come out, before the match, Montez would go and then hit a cannonball dive over top rope onto the War Raiders for pre-match assault. So then, of course, the match would get underway. Highlights of the match, Angelo Spinebuster followed by Montez's Frog Splash was good. That sequence only got a 2 count. Let's start. What, you thought the War Raiders were going to lose that quickly? You must be one of those special people. But that is a rant for another day. Let's continue on. So, Hanson's side slam was good along with Rowe's body slam. The Raiders body slam splash, where Rowe would slam Hanson right on top of Montez, was good. Montez's dropkick along with his belly to back suplex is also good here. Street Profits Shiranoki was good too, along with Hanson's double springboard elbow. Rowe's Exploder was good along with a shotgun dropkick. The Raiders springboard heart attack was pretty good too. Matt Jenny, War Raiders would hit the Viking Experience on Montez Sweat. I believe they're now calling it the Force Hammer, their old name for that move again. Like, can we just fucking stay with a name, goddammit? Fuck me. So War Raiders hit the Force Hammer, I guess, in this case, on Montez Ford. War Raiders get the 3 count for the win. So War Raiders still build momentum as they're still NXT Tag Champions. But we already know they're probably dropping the tag titles at the next TakeOver event since they're now on the main roster. But yeah. But before we get to our main event, just know that next week on NXT, we will have the official debut of Kushida, another Japanese wrestling standout. Oh boy, how will Vince McMahon fuck him up on the main roster in the next year or so? We're gonna have to wait and see. And it's revealed who Kushida will be facing in his debut match. He'll be facing the great Cassius Ohno. Yeah, Cassius is still employed with this company. If you're wondering where Cassius has been, he's been actually across the pond in the NXT UK division, helping those talents out. And he has come back to NXT because he heard William Regal had a new shiny toy. And for anyone that's new to this company, or new to the channel, you would know by now that Cassius Ohno likes to break shiny new toys. Because they're shiny. And we will not go into further detail on it. Just watch my other NXT reviews and you'll see why. For anyone that's new here. But anyway, let's get to our main event. We have our main event, NXT Champion Johnny Gargano versus Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Era. Highlights in the match, Roderick's single leg was good along with his head toss. Johnny and Roderick's chain wrestling to start the match is pretty good, showing their amateur wrestling background. Johnny's arm drag followed by a dropkick was good. Roderick's half Nelson suplex on the apron was pretty good. Really good sequence there. Roderick's gutbuster was good along with his Canadian backbreaker where Johnny would land on Roderick's shoulders. Pretty unique offense from Roderick. Johnny would botch an arm drag on Roderick into the steel steps because that arm drag looked like fucking shit. Like, what the fuck was that? Johnny's enziguri was good along with a slingshot spear. Johnny's rolling kick and his cannonball off the apron were very well done too, along with his Hurricane Rana followed by the super kick. Roderick's butterfly backbreaker to counter a second slingshot spear. Very good timing, very well done by Roderick. Johnny's enziguri was good along with his rolling discus clothesline. Roderick's backbreaker was good too. Johnny Gargano and lock in the Gargano escape. Adam Cole would then come out to try and distract Johnny Gargano. Just a brief distraction to have Johnny let go of the move. So in other words, we have heel wrestler distracts ref when partner's about to tap out in a singles match cliche. So then after that, the Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish of the Undisputed Era then come out. But as they're coming out, Matt Riddle would then come and take out all three members of the Undisputed Era. Leads to our match ending. Roderick Strong would go for a boot on Johnny Gargano. Johnny avoids, and then Roderick would accidentally boot Adam Cole off the apron. So we have some miscommunication there. So accidental contact. Johnny Gargano would take advantage and hit the slingshot DDT on Roderick Strong. And Johnny Gargano gets the 3 count for the win. So Roderick hits his own partner, and Johnny takes advantage of the distraction. So yeah, then after the match, after Johnny Gargano and Matt Riddle leave to go backstage, all 4 members of the Undisputed Era are in the ring to talk it out over Roderick and Adam's miscommunication. Roderick, when it looked like all 4 were on equal terms, Roderick then goes and leaves the ring, and leaving the Undisputed Era high and dry. And after a couple seconds, the Era would then follow behind. But when Roderick was long gone. And that's how we end NXT. So could we have some turmoil in the Undisputed Era? Could Roderick Strong become a babyface again? Or will they all settle it after a good night out and be still a tag team for a longer time? We're just gonna have to wait and see how that plays out. But yeah, overall, this episode of NXT wasn't too bad. We had a couple botches and mishaps and some stupidity, mainly with what we're calling tag teams now, because we're now changing because we're now changing tag team names like it's a game of hot potato. Because one week it's War Raiders, next week it's Viking Experience, next week it's Viking Raiders, now it's War Raiders again. It's like, what's the point of even having a name if it's gonna fucking change every week? It's like, hey, you have a name change. 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 See how annoying that gets really quickly? Yeah, that's what it feels like right now. It's that fucking annoying. Like, just take a name and fucking stick with it. God damn it. But yeah, overall, NXT rating, I say 7 out of 10. It was a pretty solid show. Gargano and Roderick Strong, a pretty good main event match. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this NXT review. Just a quick review. But yeah, hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.